Don't pin this on me.
Who you pinning it on?
All I know is I just see these pictures of me.
Hold
on, wait. I can't. This shit just blew me. This nigga just said it again. Nah, bro. You too. My internet people was happening. Y'all know I'm back from the video, bro. Hey, I don't know what's going on. YN supposedly crashed out on a trans woman. I don't know why. We gonna jump straight to this video, man. Hold on. Wait. Y'all know what time it is. Time to shiesty up. You feel me? Like, y'all fucked with the last video, the YN video. So, if we get a lot of likes on this video, y'all, let's do a YN series where I just react to YNs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? With shiesty on. You feel me? Like, let me know if y'all wanna see that.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
I am over off of 4th and just south of Lake, and there's a body outside of a building we've been working on. I just noticed it probably like a minute ago.
In the early morning of November 29th, Minneapolis police received a call about a body found in a courtyard near the intersection of East 31st Street and 4th Avenue South in Minneapolis, Minnesota. When officers got there, they found a young woman with a single gunshot wound to the head, fired at close range.
Young woman. Y'all don't know yet. That ain't no woman.
There was no doubt this was an execution. She was later identified as 38-year-old Savannah Ryan Williams. Police began locking down the area and collecting evidence. A few people in the neighborhood told officers they heard a gunshot around 5:45 in the morning. One of them mentioned seeing a man walking north from the courtyard shortly after the sound. That was the first clue in what would become a complex investigation. This footage has never been seen by the public before and was exclusively obtained by Midwest Crime. Police managed to recover surveillance footage from nearby buildings, and that's when the case truly began to unfold. One of the key clips showed Savannah Williams sitting at a bus shelter on Lake Street in the early hours of the morning. Moments later, a man approached. The two were seen talking. After a short conversation, the man and Savannah began walking together, heading south, then turning east toward the courtyard area. The time was just after 5 a.m. Roughly 45 minutes later, that same man was seen again on camera, this time walking alone, heading north.
That nigga did the deed. He did the deed. We all know the deed he probably did, bro. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100, bro. You probably know the deed he did, bro.
Courtyard. The timestamp read 5:45 a.m. Just moments after a neighbor reported hearing a single gunshot. Everything lined up. The location, the time, the direction, exactly as witnesses had described.
Hey,
by piecing together video from different cameras along his path,
Yo, stupid! You got the headphones, bro. This nigga, bro, what are you doing, guys?
Tracked the suspect walking north on 4th Avenue toward Lake Street. From there, he entered the Lake Street LRT station, got on a train heading downtown, and got off at the Nicollet 5th Street station. From there, cameras followed him south, walking to an apartment building at 95.
Bro, they tracked this man whole footstep, like this man whole trace. They got this man whole trace, bro. Like, hey, CCTV view, motherfucker.
South 10th Street. Once they had the address, investigators took a still image of the man from the footage and showed it to building management. They immediately recognized him. His name was Demarion Kalen Bible, a resident in that very building. Police secured a search warrant for his apartment, and when Demarion Bible eventually left the building, officers moved in. He was taken into custody, but then things became even clearer. While he was in the squad car, Bible was allowed to make a phone call. And during a conversation with his father, he said something that confirmed what investigators already suspected.
Dad, it's Demarion.
What's up, man?
Hey, you know, it's about that time for me to go to jail now.
Go to jail? What you mean?
Yeah, they got caught. I had killed somebody.
This nigga confessed in the whip! Bro, what's wrong with these niggas, bro? I don't know if he know he being recorded. Bro, do you not know bodycam is in the backseat of all police cars, bro? Majority of them? You stupid ass. I mean, look, I'm not saying that he should get away. I'm just saying that, like, damn, cuz, like.
Right now?
Yeah, back at the squad car, finger ready to get booked.
Oh, wow, man.
So, yeah, the officer let me make one last call or whatever, so. I don't know. Just pray for me. Pray that they don't feed me the pedigree. So, yeah, it was
feed you the what?
she. Dude was acting like a girl the whole time. It was a dude. Me and him ended up getting into altercation. I shot him in the head.
What the? This nigga just. This nigga. Don't act like you ain't know, gang. If I don't act like you don't know, bro. This some deep. This some different shit. This shit deep right here. This shit go. What Dirk say? This shit go deep.
Yep. Man, I think you're ready to get put.
Yeah, he's not joking. This is Andrew Schroeder with the police department. He's not joking.
Oh, the police in there with him. Oh yeah. Listen, ain't no point in no investigation. He just confessed in the car. What y'all investigating for? This had to be the most fast confession in all history of crime. That nigga confessed it in the car. Damn.
Yeah, it's time for me to get this shit out the way. I love you too. I'll see you soon.
Right after his arrest, Bible was taken in for questioning. What followed inside that room would only make things worse for him.
You're Demarian? What's your last name?
Bible.
Bible, okay. Are you working?
Yes.
Where are you working?
Lee and Jen.
Okay. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you.
Yeah, no, that's pointless. He already did the do. He did the do. He already said what he did, bro.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer while being questioned at any time, okay? And if you cannot afford a lawyer, one is given to you without cost for free.
Which is bullshit. Anytime a lawyer is given to you for free, he work for the judge. And he gonna be a young lawyer because he trying to get his good in. He trying to work his way up.
So we just need to, I guess, ask you if that's your tattoo and your ring. Do you remember what day that was? No. Do you recognize your coat, though? And your shoes?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be like, man, listen, man. I just confessed in the car. Get straight to the fucking point. You ain't gotta show me all this bullshit. I took accountability for my actions.
You don't? Okay.
This one here, you actually trip when you get on the bus.
That shouldn't
You
even
remember
funny.
tripping when you got on the bus? The bus driver was really worried that you got hurt? No? Okay. You didn't fall that hard? What are your hours that you work?
I work, basically like 2 to 10.
2 to 10?
2 p.m. to 10.
2 p.m. to 10 p.m.
What y'all confused about?
Do you remember, I think this is the same day. You ended up taking a bus to the Hiawatha station, and you took the light rail into downtown. Where were you coming from? Do you remember?
Y'all literally watched his whole CCTV and when he got on the bus and after. Why is y'all asking this man all these questions? He literally confessed in the vehicle what he did. Okay, y'all gotta do your job. I get it. I understand, bro. But goddamn, like, the nigga confessed. Like, what you see what I'm saying? Like, what? Come on, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you just get straight to the point.
tattoos.
You do?
Yes.
Okay, so where were you coming from?
I was supposed to be doing a tattoo on somebody, but they completely sent me off. So I was just coming back from trying to do a tattoo.
Okay. Where were you going to do the tattoo?
I was going to do the tattoo, which, like I said, a person sent me off. So, I don't know.
Do you
You
remember
don't know the location, like address or sort of where?
what did the person's name? What did they say? Or what did they look like?
I'm not saying that. That's my business.
Okay, that's cool. Do you remember if you were supposed to meet at a house or an apartment building, though?
I just know they sent me off, Russell.
When you say sent you
Yeah,
off,
that boy
you mean
depressed.
that they said, I changed my mind, or what?
We gonna skip past this, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I can't, bro.
We know the name of the person now. Savannah. We thought maybe you knew her.
That boy got
Never met or her or whatever it is.
Damn, bro.
What was supposed to happen when you guys walked back there? Did you have some kind of deal?
He paid for some
All I
head or
remember
something.
is these photos because I was going to go do a tattoo.
He paid for something, bro.
So
He had to.
this camera here, that's zoomed in. So we know you crossed Lake Street. You looked around while you were at the corner. Then you walked to the bus shelter where Savannah was sitting. You talked for about 3 minutes, and then the two of you walked over and walked in here. You're in there for about 40 minutes, so something's going on during that time. Workers are on the other side of this building, and they hear a gunshot. And right after they report hearing the gunshot, you walk out around the corner and you walk up to Lake Street. You then walk down Lake Street to Park, where you ended up on the other side of Lake Street. The bus shows up to go east, and you run to get back on the bus.
East towards Hiawatha.
So, I mean, we have to talk about the blank spot. And just so we're clear, I've watched that video more than an hour before and an hour after you leave. Nobody else is there. So it's you and Savannah back there. Is it as simple as...
I'm going to be honest, y'all. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not trying to jump to conclusions or nothing like that. It don't make sense for me to think that he unalived so the girl, the boy, the person for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. If it was just a conversation, he found out that it was a he, she, or whatever, that it was a trans, he would have just left. But for him to commit the crime that he did against her, something had to go down for him to, get triggered like that. Or he could have just been on some real IN shit and just like, you know what? I done wasted 40 minutes talking to your ass. I'm finna get you up out of here right now. All right, you finna go right now. Fuck it. Like, you just lied to me, twin. Like,
what y'all trying to do? Like, y'all trying to pin this on me?
We're trying to figure out what happened back there.
Oh, yeah, he out of it, bro. You confess, bro. What the this nigga just said y'all trying to pin this on me. Did we all just hear the same fucking thing? Dude, you literally confessed, gang. What the fuck? Like, no, he out of it, bro. See, cut us some slack. He out of it. He cut us some slack. He just caught a body, like, cut us some slack. He just caught a hack. He just caught a hack. Cut us some slack. Cut us some slack, bro.
Don't pin this on me.
Who are you pinning it on?
All I know is I just see these pictures of me.
Marty,
Hold on, wait. I can't. This shit just blew me. This nigga just said it again. Nah, bro. Who else they gonna put it on, gang? Bro. You said you did it on video to a police officer. I'm finna crash out, bro.
the question is, why did it happen? Was this a robbery gone bad? Was this just a cold-blooded execution? Or was it your emotions getting the best of you because you find out that this person was not a female?
I'm gonna just break it all down.
Okay.
All right.
Come on, gang. What happened?
This is night. I was supposed to do a tattoo. Okay.
Okay.
I got sent off really bad. I sent like I was supposed to go to a tattoo. I didn't get it done because the person sent me out. I was smoking weed and stuff, so I really like remember what the
Okay, so you was mad.
After I that's the only thing that probably got my emotions involved.
Type shit. You was mad. You was already mad leading up. Okay.
So
you could get your money on.
Somehow I ended up over south. This picture right here.
Mm-hmm.
This lady was sitting, or male, was sitting at the bus stop. She said, as I walked past, do you want some? And I was like,
Do you want some pee is diabolical, and you a male. What pee could you offer? You couldn't offer no pee, ma'am, her, him, her. What pee could you offer? You don't have.
yeah. So she said, come over to the corner and we can have sex.
Oh.
We went to the corner. Where you found this at? We was in the corner having sex. I put out.
You know what? You know what, cuz? I ain't even gonna lie, cuz. I ain't trying to keep pausing the video. That's probably a valid crash out. Valid crash out. Like, but you was supposed to check before, like, let me finish talking.
I condom. I had sex with her. So, this is where, well, to answer your question. I had a 9mm gun in my pocket. We was having sex. The person, she was sex, or whatever the heck you want to call it, she started making me feel suspicious. And so I started reaching for my gun. Because I thought she was trying to rob me. Like I said, we had sex. Then I started getting a weird suspicion about her. And then she kept on, like, doing some weird stuff.
Oh, shit.
And then the altercation was made.
I'm sorry, what?
And I shot her.
And you shot her?
Oh, my
what
God.
What was she doing that was suspicious?
She acted like she was going to rob me. So I had protected myself.
Okay.
And there you go.
Have you been worried about this ever since?
No, because I don't feel like, I felt like I was protecting myself.
You know, she didn't have...
Okay, we don't know if he telling her the truth about he felt like she was gonna rob him, but he just started telling the truth in general. So shit, he would say he's lying. This could be a self-defense case, bro. If you were, if it's somebody a trans out there, I ain't got nothing against nobody. Everybody deserves to be loved and loved. Okay. You know, but you have to tell people for things like that. You can't be no damn trans saying you want some pee. What the you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then this nigga, you wouldn't think he lost all some money on. He walking down the street on the late night. He come across a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? And you know he fuck it. I want you to pay for some woo-woo. You know what I'm saying? Bro, like, this shit crazy, bro.
Blade, gun, didn't have anything.
That's why we're asking.
I feel sorry for the nigga, I ain't gonna lie.
You feel suspicious.
Like I said, I had a loaded gun in my pocket. And we was having sex. She realized that I had
But hold on, when you was having sex, nigga, respectfully, I ain't trying to get too critical on my words, but you know, we on this channel, we keep it 1,000, we keep it 100. When you penetrated, what you was penetrating? You ain't realize you was penetrating something else versus what something else was supposed to be? You ain't know? That's where I'm bamboozled. I'm bamboozled by that, my boy. Cause how the hell you ain't know what you was penetrating, gang? You ain't know, like...
And every time, like, when you have a gun or something, people start to act like they want to steal it from you. So that's when she started acting like, now that I found out it's a man, it makes more sense.
Bro.
But, like I said, when she was having altercation, she felt the gun in my pocket. And then she started to act like she was reaching for it. And, like, that's when I had reached for my gun. And I shot her.
So, where she was found deceased, we saw there was a black bag. Plastic bag and some tissues and hand sanitizer.
Yeah, that was hers.
That was hers?
Or his.
His, okay.
Did you clean yourself off with the tissues?
No, he did.
He did?
Yeah, like, that's why everything was seeming suspicious, you know, because she got to doing, like, little weird stuff, and then that's why everything happened how it happened.
So, when he or she was shot, where were you, and where was she standing?
All right, so it was kind of like,
this shit crazy.
It was almost like,
yes, make sure y'all subscribe up if y'all like the video, bro. I ain't trying to pause my fault. I had to say that real quick, you know what I'm saying? If y'all like, bro, let's try to get this to 50 likes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 likes, y'all, please, bro. Subscribe, welcome to the family if you new. And I appreciate you for watching, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Do it, or in a weird way, or something like he was testing me or something, you know? Because when the opportunity presented itself, I took it or whatever. because I was trying to leave, but it was like, I don't know how to explain it, how it happened, but I just know I had to do what I had to do when I had to do it, you know?
Type shit.
What did she say to you?
And now it's a he.
What was he saying to you during this time back there?
It's hard to explain.
Do you remember your conversation?
Yeah, kinda. It's just like, all I can remember is he was, and when I was sitting on the stairs, and I kept feeling making sure my pocket was zipped up because my gun was in there. But he was and he was trying to like reach and try to make sure like he was trying to, get one, be suspect or something like that. Mind you, I never met a person a day in my life. And that's like why I got to feeling suspicious, and I was trying to get ready to get away, but like she come on, or he was coming on let me, what I'm saying, like let me have sex with you, like kept egg, like I'm like, like I'm kind of getting down, like kind of scared me actually, because now it's late, and I never had sex with no prostitute before or nothing, but like I said, I got to tell you it was a bad day. I got sent off. I keep my weapon on me for protection. I'm a tattoo artist, I keep a lot of money, So.
Did you end up paying her?
No, but I have money, and it wasn't even like that. She didn't ask for the money or nothing.
But you kind of knew she was going to ask for money, right?
No, she asked for, she said, you want so I said, yeah.
Okay.
She didn't never ask for money or none of that. That's why I was like, this is too easy or something, like, I don't know.
So she and you think that she noticed you had a gun on you while
she did know.
She
did know.
Just tell me if I'm wrong. She your dick, and while that's happening,
I'm getting stressed out. Oh man, it's a hell of a video right here, boy. Hell of a video, y'all.
He notices that you have a gun, and then while the going on, you feel like he was doing something suspicious about trying to touch your gun or
No, he was trying to get my gun basically, so I shot him.
Okay. While he's
no, so when he stopped,
bro,
and he was trying to
it's a self-defense case. That's what they're trying to make. You know what I'm saying?
Let me leave, or trying like he was trying to trick me. That's when I had shot him because I felt like I was like.
He kept saying he wants to have sex.
Right, and I was like, now it's starting to get weird and stuff because he started cleaning off with the Kleenex and stuff, and it got weird. Like I said, it got suspicious.
Clean off your what? With the Kleenex? Oh, it definitely got weird. Cause like you could. Wait, what? No, bro, this gotta be the most diabolical story I think I ever heard. Like, what the fuck is happening right now? That nigga said this gotta be more diabolical. Like the trans started cleaning off your genitals. Your private area with the Kleenex. That is outrageous, bro. That is crazy. What the fuck?
Uncomfortable.
Okay. So he cleaned off your dick with the Kleenex too.
Why you keep saying it like that, man? Damn. Yes, he just said that. Nah, bro, she doing too much, gang. I ain't gonna lie. She doing too much, bro. Or drop my headphones and shit. This bitch doing too much.
A bunch of weird stuff. Drugs was involved, so I guess that's what it was.
Do you remember if you smoked any drugs too?
Like I said, I've been smoking weed all night.
Okay.
And I'm bad. It just.
Where she ends up falling, it's pretty clear that she had a crack pipe or a pipe to smoke and a lighter, because the pipe lands right at her feet. The lighter is by her right hand, which kind of indicates to me that she's probably getting ready to light up and smoke.
Yeah. I know, because I'm the one that did it. Like I said, if one person puts you in a situation where you feel like you can't leave, then you're going to do what you got to do to get out of it. I don't care if you was smoking crack or not. Like, if I felt like I was trying to get away, I was trying to get away.
Okay.
So, sorry.
It's pretty obvious that you were standing real close to her when the shot was fired. Can you show me how close you were?
She got me stressed out.
Were you both standing up at the time?
Yes. It's this didn't have nothing to do with me knowing if she was a man or not.
It didn't? Okay.
But all I know is once I felt like there was something going on or some suspicion.
I'm just gonna stand up and be here for a minute. Do you think you were about this close to her when it happened? Like if you were standing up, you can stand up if you want to.
Yeah.
Was it about this close? Okay. Do you know where the gun is right now?
Doing too much.
Yes.
It's in your apartment. Do you have any kind of message you would want us to tell her sister?
Yeah. You can't be out here messing with people. Everybody ain't, you know.
Ain't lying.
You can't be out here trying to trick people and do stuff because some people will hurt you, you know. You can't expect to rob somebody and
That's a savage ass shit to say. That's real though. If you right, that's real because you can't. But also, my nigga, you can't just be accepting P from anybody on the street at the bus stop. So, you know, it's both ways. You know what I'm saying?
That's just the world we live in today.
Okay. Do you remember the conversations at all yet that you had with?
This shit crazy. What's this?
Him? I just say her because I think he preferred her, so I don't know what to say. You don't remember the conversation?
I remember that much.
You
What'd he say?
And then shooting the gun and that's it?
I remember f***ing, and I remember shooting the gun, and that's it.
Do you think it's because of the weed that you don't remember?
It's not like, I don't know.
Bro, that's a relevant ass question, twin. Like, damn.
I was defending myself. I had to do what I had to do. That's why I can go about life without feeling like I'm guilty.
Have you ever had to do anything like this before?
No. I got work today.
Okay, I'm gonna give you that mom and dad's number.
I'm not gonna lie, he sound honest, bro. He was very ongoing. He started trying to act like he didn't do it in the beginning, but like he keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? So it probably did go down like that. We really don't know if she was there. It could have went like one or two or three ways. You know what I'm saying? So tell me what y'all think about this, man. And look, and go to my Instagram, y'all. Follow me on IG, man. It's the same as my YouTube channel, man. #8PCAM, APCAM, man. DM me, bro, videos and stuff like that, recommendations and stuff I could do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, bro, this shit crazy, bro. I hate that this shit happened to this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a tough situation, but I'm gonna see y'all soon for the next video, bro. And I'm out, gang. I'm out. You know what I'm saying?